Okay, so hi, we're here today to do the quest, the Vault of the Wardens Demon's Bile quest, to be specific, the alchemy quest. And we're going to do it solo with the Vengeance Demon Hunter. My item level is 865, but you can do it with 840 or even probably lower than that. My item level is higher because I switched one trinket for the Astral Alchemist Stone, which you get later from Argus. So, yeah, that's that. And we're here in Azuna 52, 63, 82, 80. Okay, this is the place on the map. The dungeon is here. We're here because this is the closest flight path to the dungeon with this flight master. Ooh. Never skip the chance to gather the flowers. Okay. And yeah, we're going by ground for those of you who doesn't have the flying ability unlocked yet. Road is really simple. You just take a right turn in here. This is the meeting stone for you. And here is the vault door. Okay. One very important thing is to bring your skaggle drink beforehand, because you probably won't be able to create it on the spot. Since most of you will be doing this quest freshly, yeah, most of you will be doing this quest with most probably the skaggle drink potion on level 1, and that requires you to be in Dalaran. And yeah, don't make my mistakes, don't repeat them. Okay, so we're inside. We're going to go with the right side. Most people choose this side. One thing you need to watch out here is from Felsworn Infestor for nightmares. If he casts them interrupted, this just gives you stun. Other than that, really nothing. And really, if you missed the interrupt, then no big deal. Nothing really serious should happen to you. Yep, interrupt the nightmares. Okay. This is the obligatory fight, a mini-boss of sorts. You can't really skip him. Well, we can try, at least. Go through here. Aha! Oh, no. Yeah, so he is unskippable. You need to find this. I mean, fight, not find. Okay, really, you don't need to know any mechanics for it, just DPS it down. We're going to do this dungeon without any mitigation, really, so yeah. Just keep healing up. And don't stand in shit on the floor. Don't stand in fire, right? Don't be that guy. Okay, so yeah. We can continue. Here you just need to watch out for the silence. Oh, and I said we won't be using mitigation in this dungeon, but on this boss specifically, when he casts Dark Strikes, you need to use mitigation on you. The tank needs to use some sort of mitigation, because if you don't, then he gets a buff, a shield, that will absorb some damage. So yeah. Yep, that shield. So use this mitigation on him. It's really more a requirement than anything else. Dark Strikes, use mitigation. You also need to watch for the eye, right? Yeah, this happens if you don't use mitigation. You also need to watch for the eye, because it's shooting constantly with the laser beam, and you can't really do anything about it. Yep, so Dark Strikes, use mitigation. And you see that his barrier is fading quickly. And then he metamorphoses, whatever, yeah, into the demon form. You need to watch out for this attack, just avoid it, because it can hurt. But other than that, yep, dark strikes. Don't stand in fire, like always. Dark strikes also. Yeah, don't stand in that. And yeah, once you defeat the boss, you can continue through the dungeon and gather the imps around into one pack. Yep, and open up on the second mini boss. So yeah, just keep doing your thing, keep DPSing. Yep. And after that, you can go in to the elevator room and wait for the lift to come up.
Now, how do you feel?
Yep. And now we're going down to fight the second boss of the dungeon, the Inquisitor Tormentorum. It will be not here. Yep, this guy. Really, the only thing you need to watch out from him is if he opens those doors. There are the rock throwing mobs that you need to take care of ASAP, because if they throw rocks at you and they hit you, you get a stacking debuff, and if the debuff reaches 10 stacks, then you get petrified. And I guess you don't want that to happen, right? So yeah, other than that, really nothing special. He casts on you a skill that gives you a debuff. He will cast it in a moment. Oh, right here, the Subsoul. If he casts this, he casts it on the whole team. So this disrupt it, because if the cast go through, then you get a debuff, and the debuff is really bad for healers because it puts a 10-second cooldown on the next ability you will use. So yeah, other than that, nothing special. Okay. So yeah, you can wait through these doors. Well, I guess I was too late with this one. Let's test this out. With this 20 seconds cooldown. Yeah. So basically, if you cast a ability that has a cooldown of its own over 10 seconds, then yeah, it really doesn't do much. Yeah, let's silence the caster. Okay. Okay. As you see, nothing special, really. The only thing you need to watch out for is, like I said, those doors. And yeah, and after and only after you killed the second boss of the dungeon, you can go here. To these doors, to the Vault of Law, and here you can use your Skaggle drink. The rune will show, and then you click it and the doors open. That's it. Now you can kill Grimoira, which is the requirement for the quest for alchemy. And you have a second requirement to meet during this fight, which is to submerge the item that you have with you in a bile. But it's really hard not to do, because what you are required to do is to get hit by one of those green things. Yep, like that. And that just deals with your first requirement. The second one is to kill Grimoira. One thing that she will cast is this Drain ability on you. It puts a Mesmerize debuff on you, which is stunned, but really you can still attack her. You just get rooted. So yeah, nothing much to watch out here for. Just finish the fight. I'm not quite sure if this is just because we're fighting her solo or not, that we don't get stunned by this. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Either way, on the end of ability you get damaged, so yeah, watch out for that, and other than that, really nothing. You cannot do this after she's dead. Like you see, you don't interact with the Bile anymore, so you need to do this requirement during the fight. And after she's dead, you can search the body, pick up things, and you will get a special item, test tubes or something like that. That is extra quest to turn in Dalaran. Okay, and here you have two choices, right? You can either go through the dungeon and complete the rest of it, or you can go out and queue up for LFD and do this dungeon with a group. And as a group, most likely it will be that they will decline the help to do this extra boss, right? So yeah, that's that. And now we can go here and do the extra boss. I mean, not extra, the required one, the Glazer boss. This is one of two bosses in this instance that you will need any mechanics for. Because the first boss, you can really skip the whole mitigation mechanic and just DPS through his shield. It will take longer, but yeah, it's doable. And here with the Glazer boss, you really need to know a mechanic for him, because otherwise he's invincible. So yeah, mechanic is really nothing special. It will probably happen twice during this fight, so yeah, you will notice it, definitely. Other than that, no mitigation required if you don't want to. The only thing to watch out for is don't stand in fire. And here we are. Now you need to turn the mirrors so that the beam he's shooting will come back to him. And during this, he's dealing the party-wide AoE damage. And if you beam him, he will lose the shield, and you can DPS him again. On higher difficulty levels, there will be more mirrors, and they will be you will be able to position them diagonally. So yeah, that's a thing to watch out for. And obviously he will deal more damage. So yeah, just keep not standing in fire and DPS him more. Okay. Yep. Like I said, twice.
Curse the Wardens and their mirrors. Watch your step. If only I could see the
Yeah.
future.
And that's the fight with this boss. Then we continue to the next one. And we can take this shortcut here. Okay, and most of the times when you go to this dungeon, somewhere here in this corridor, there will be a treasure chest. So always some extra stuff for you. Mostly resources and other things like that. Nothing special, but yeah, always something. Here, really, you need to watch out for volcanoes, because they can throw you out of the platform. So don't stand too close to the edge of it. And other than that, there are some adds he will create later on. Yep, like this one. You might want to take them down. They deal damage, AoE damage. So yeah. But other than that, nothing special. Don't stand in fire, like always. Yeah. So yeah, we will use this firebrand mitigation. Not because we need to, but it will make him take some more damage and make this fight quicker. Probably by a few seconds, nothing more. So yeah. Okay, don't stand in lava. If you hear cleave damage, position yourself so that you do damage to multiple enemies. Okay. Firebrand him again. Yep. And he's down. Okay. So now we can continue to the last part of the dungeon, the last boss, Cordana. Okay, we just need to take care of 2 more mobs. This one. Because if you go as the dungeon list, boss list suggests, then you would go to the golem boss first, and you would go through this mob first. So yeah, he has not really anything special, he just casts the meteor and his adds, the guys here, will rush you. Yeah, that's all the mechanics here. Well, I lost a lot of health. Don't know why, really. Wasn't doing enough healing. So yeah, do enough healing. Okay, and this one is pretty simple. He has a stun mechanic. Yep, I mean, it's not stun, it's root. So yeah, you can still attack him. But he will at the same time cast his other skill that does a splash damage. So yeah, yep, the Torment. He will cast it on someone. So healers need to be aware of this. Okay, the Torment isn't really doing much damage. So yeah, just don't stand in shit on the ground. And you'll be fine. Okay. And now we go another floor down with the elevator. Yep. And there will be the last part of the dungeon where... Yep, not here, here. You need to pick up the light. Optimal is for tank to pick it up, so that you can attack all mobs. Okay. Spiders aren't really nothing special. Again, with this catchphrase, right? So yeah, no, really, they will run away from you, but if you're playing solo, you don't need to worry about it. They will come back. So yeah, just wait for them to come back and then finish them off. Here is a shortcut you can take. You can drop down there. Something aggroed me. Ah, this one. Yeah. Deal with it. The big one, mob, the one that I'm targeting right now, are Nasi Brutmo. Jesus. Is going to be casting a skill that she will pull you to herself. So yeah, just watch out for that. I don't think she's doing anything else than that, than just pulling you towards her. Yeah, we found a bug. Okay. So yeah, you can either go around here and the second person can pick up the light, or you can just drop down here. It will be quicker. Deal with the mobs. Okay. So yeah, then if anyone in the party hasn't done it yet, there is a book here. This is a additional quest that you can turn in Dalaran, I think. The funny thing is that almost all quests that you find in dungeons are to be turned in Dalaran somewhere.
I need to target something first.
So yeah, 2 mobs left. The first one, the big one, Aranasi Broodmother. Oh, right. Okay. Now I didn't butcher the name like before. So yeah. Yep, this is the skill. She's pulling you toward her. I don't think it's anything else than pulling you. Maybe some damage, but that's about it, I think. Yep. Then the doors open and we can go into the final chambers. Okay, so one thing prior, if you don't want to get stunned on the bridge, just throw out the light. You will lose it either way, so just throw it out and you will go through the bridge safely. Okay, then on the other side, someone that knows the mechanic for the boss needs to pick up the light.
But I stayed just so that I could put an end to you.
Because there is quite a lot to do. I mean, not really quite a lot, but quite a lot. So, first of all is a DPS phase. You just do your thing. One thing you need to watch out for is the kick combo. Don't stand near the edge or you will be kicked out from the platform. The person with the light needs to stand in the purple thing that you saw before. Otherwise it's deal damage to whoever is standing on it, and it grows, like really grows. It spreads like a plague. So yeah, deal with it. Keep DPSing. And eventually she will steal your light. Yep, And you need to defeat the Avatar of Shadow. Quickly, I might add. Yep. You need to pick the light up, deal with the infestation, and then find the Cordana. Just go wherever the blades are coming from, and you will find her. But it needs to be done by the person with the light. And now she called for the Avatar again. You need to locate where the warglaives are coming from. Yep, from here somewhere, I think. Yep, here is Avatar. You need to deal with it. And then you can DPS her more. So yeah, as you can see, in 10 seconds there will be Avatar again. Yep, deal with the purple stuff. Okay, she called for the Avatar. Now the person with the light needs to look out where the warglaives are coming from. Okay. Okay, let's heal up here real quick. Okay, deal with the purple stuff. Okay, and one more thing that she will do, but on heroic only and more and higher difficulty, is she will call for the something of doom. I don't remember the name. And you need to take care of that. I mean, not take care of that, but the person with the light needs to watch out for it. It's basically a wall of avatars that move through from one side to the other of the room. And yeah, let's finish this up, and I'll explain what I mean. Yep, the kick combo. Watch out for that, don't get kicked out. And now let's DPS her more. Okay. Yep. And one more thing she will use is her ability Something of Doom. And it will basically do one thing, that the wall of what avatars will come from one side, let's say from this one, to the opposite side of the room, and whoever is holding the light needs to go to the right side of the wall to find the hole, the gap that will allow the party to go to the other side safely. So yeah, that's it. That's basically everything there is to do with this boss. The wall of avatars is not on the normal difficulty, just heroics and up. So yeah, that's one thing to watch out for more. So as you see, really nothing special in this dungeon, not that hard. You can do it even without any mitigation, just remember to heal up. And yeah, that's about it. This shows you that really the dungeons aren't really that hard. You can do them. You can work on your social anxiety issues or anything else. Just go in, go through the LFD, find yourself a group, Maybe if you're going to be tanking or healing, just watch some YouTube videos about strategies, so that you would have a vague information about what to do. And other than that, yeah, no worries, really. Anyone makes mistakes, right? Especially me. So yeah. Mm, let's make the Warcraft great again, right? Let's make it social again, so that people would really talk to each other in instances instead of just silent bugging. So yeah, that's about it. You really don't have to worry about anything. Just queue up, do the dungeon, have fun, and see you around.